Hello everyone, today we're gonna talk about some upgrades that I made to my buck converter circuit. But if you want to know more about this circuit and how to tune it, you should go and check out my first video. So the first upgrade is this Schottky diode clamp. This will help protect your gate driver IC from high voltage spikes. So the voltage drop of these diodes 1 and 5819 is 0.266. So it will clamp the voltage to 12.266 for this upper diode, and for the bottom diode is gonna be negative 0.266. So your voltage is gonna be clamped between these two voltages should any high voltage spikes occur. And the second upgrade is this inductor. I have increased the inductance to 360 microhenries from previous 40 microhenries. You can test this or push this circuit up to 250 volts. It's mainly dependent on this MOSFET and the voltage rating of these capacitors. So this MOSFET is rated up to 300 volts and 52 amperes. I will be using an isolation transformer for testing purposes, and I'm going to be testing it up to 60 volts. Now let's move on to oscilloscope. Alright, so I'm using 160 volts. I'm going to show you the inductor current at 10%, 50% and 90%. So this is at 10%. This is at 50%. And this is at 90%. All right. So I'm gonna show you it's at 160 volts, and the majority of the heat is going to be produced by the diode. So I'm using this big heat sink for it. I really should get some proper sized heat sinks, but this is what I had, so I just hooked it up like this. And a bigger inductor, just 2 indicators, and I'm gonna be using this toaster oven for testing purposes. I have set the duty cycle to 80%, and I'm going to test now. These are just the indicators. You might be able to see that it's getting red hot. There is one here and one on the top side, the heating element. So 80% duty cycle. It's been running for a minute now. The circuit works from 0 to 100%, but for testing purposes I'm just using 80%, because of buck converter. Oh. Something just sizzled up. I have a lot of cool videos coming up. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and also hit the like button. Oh, I forgot to mention the frequency. You might have seen it on the oscilloscope already, but it's running at 125 kilohertz. Like I mentioned in the previous video, if you have higher inductance for your inductor, you can use the lower frequency. Alright, so I guess I would call this a success. Reliable. Make sure to share the video, hit the like button, and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. You guys have a good day.